At that moment, after hearing her story, I felt moved, of course, but also inspired.
When I think about that time, I regret that I didn't talk to her or just trying to maybe sit once in a while with her or do anything with her, and
it makes me feel kind of wonder, am I that ugly and am I that fat to be called like that?
To be honest, I was disappointed that my friends didn't stand up for me.
I guess it was the dark time of my life. It makes me wonder how people are, what makes people that cruel to you. And
I feel scared. It's not safe. I can never trust anyone in school.
Because I believe that a lot of Indonesian children also quit school because they feel inferior or because they are bullied. So,
and I know now that bullying is like a killer that could change somebody's perspective about her life.
Am I not worth it? And am I useless? Kind of stuff. So yeah, it makes me feel kind of lose my self-esteem and my self-worth. So,
but we were young. I was in year 2. We've all made mistakes. They didn't understand they probably didn't understand what bullying is.
it reduced my confidence, it reduced my self-esteem as well as my self-image. At the time I had a family problem, and bullying plus family problem equals a really bad place. It puts me in a really dark place where I was lost, and I that was the very moment that I realized that what happens in my head I didn't get any control of.
Even one of my best friend, I always sit alone because everyone is not cooperative in a way.
and I think that in Indonesia, there is a sort of a hierarchy or a senioritas.
Her own words or could decrease her self-esteem, and I should know better than to be friends with her.
I began to close myself to my family, and I began to close myself to even my brothers and my mom.
I realized from that experience, I become more close to myself. The view that I put on myself was so hard on me. I was constantly crying. I had constant suicidal thoughts, and it really was just all dark.
And I feel like going to school is like going to prison in a way, and have to go every morning and endure it almost every day.
Where a senior feel more superior than what do you call it, like junior?
So yeah, it makes me feel really, really, really mental breakdown right at the time. But
it was just like overwhelming for me, and the only thing that kept me going was my sisters and my friends, my real friends. And I don't know how, it feels like my heart was just ripped apart.
But I always try to keep a positive mind in a way, and I always think that I'm better than them. That's the only way that I can cope, and I still think of that way right now.
But I feel respect has to go two ways. The older to the younger, and the younger to the older.
That's basically ruined my childhood.
After that, I wanted to be an upstander and do something more about it. So I started a campaign. Yeah.
And that I was lost for all those months, that for what they did to me. And the worst part, that I didn't know what I did wrong to them.
I tried to talk with my mom. I tried to open myself, and yeah, I finally did it. I finally make it. I survived.
Hashtag don't hide.
Hashtag don't hide.
Hashtag don't hide.
Hashtag don't hide.
Hashtag don't hide. Hashtag don't hide.
Hashtag don't hide.